CBS2 News.
There are new developments tonight in the gasoline shortage that's plaguing our area.
New Jersey is putting a tough new restriction in place to deal with long lines and also fights over fuel. CBS 2's Derek Dennis joins us now live from Secaucus with a new order from Governor Christie. Tell us about this, Derek.
Well, the new restriction came down by executive order from the governor's office, and just imagine it, rationing gas by day and by license plate. It's in effect across North Jersey starting tomorrow.
That was like the 70s years ago. I think they did that, or they tried to do that. Good luck with that.
No shortage of opinion on New Jersey Governor Chris Christie's new gas rationing plan, limiting already desperate drivers to filling up by the last number of their license plate.
I think it'll hurt. I think they should just let people line up and get gas. First come, first serve.
Those days are over, according to the governor, announcing a state of energy emergency. Starting Saturday at noon in 12 counties in North Jersey, from Monmouth to Bergen, Hudson to Hunterdon, drivers will only be allowed to fill up by license plate. Plates ending with even numbers will only be allowed to fill up on even days. Plates with odd numbers fill up on odd days, and vanity or specialty plates will be considered odd.
People got jobs, people got to work. I mean, how are you going to do that? People got to go to work out of jobs. I don't think that's right. Gas is gas. What difference does it make an odd day or even day? I mean, it really doesn't matter.
A statement from the governor's office says this system will ease the strain on those gas stations still operating while we work to bring more online for the public to access fuel in a manner that is fair, easy to understand, and less stressful.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
You're still screaming. Not good are the fights we've seen, some of them videotaped, of drivers attacking each other over cutting in line. And then there are those lines stretching for miles, car after car, some of them waiting as long as 4 hours to fill up. And now gas rationing until further notice.
But I don't think the gas is going to last that long. I think this is going to end up soon, hopefully.
Back live, here's a look at the line here at this service station in Secaucus on the New Jersey Turnpike. Most gas stations that are open have police on patrol to keep things running smoothly. Now they'll be enforcing the new gas rationing rule, and station managers who don't follow it could face fines from the state. That's a story here live in Secaucus, New Jersey. I'm Derek Dennis, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Derek, thanks.
Now, some gas stations aren't open because they still don't have power.
Governor Cuomo got heated about the situation during his morning briefing, telling reporters that utilities must be held accountable.
It's a crisis, and I want them to respond accordingly. They are businesses, and they are businesses that get paid by the consumer for a service. And basically, Zach, I want the service delivered. People pay for power. I want the people to have the power.
Well, here's where the power outage situation stands right now.
PSE&G expects most customers will have electricity restored within the coming week. Right now, there are 660,000 outages. JCP&L has 675,000 outages and expects most will be restored by September 7th. LIPA reporting 518,000, with most customers restored by November 10th or 11th.
Con Edison is working to restore 399,000 outages, with most restored by November 11th. Connecticut Light and Power has 119,000 without electricity. Orange and Rockland counties report more than 131,000 outages.
NYSEG serving Dutchess, Orange, and Putnam counties has 47,000 customers still in the dark. Central Hudson Gas and Electric reporting now 3,800 outages. Well, as the temperatures drop, those without electricity will be forced to endure even more misery.
CBS 2's Dick Brennan is live tonight in Westfield, New Jersey. Dick.
Yeah, Maurice and Christine, and it's getting cold out here. People are bundled up, and look at some of the devastation still in Westfield. This home hit by a tree. Fortunately, the family got out. Now, tonight, the temperatures could be going down into the 30s in some suburbs. That means people have to bundle up and try to stay warm inside their homes, and in some cases, find something to do to even pass the time.
Professor Plum with the lead pipe in the billiard room.
At the Nilsson House in Westfield, New Jersey, they try to kill the boredom with, well, a board game.
There's really nothing else to do around here. There's barely any water, and then we have no lights, so we just go with Clue. Yeah, it's our third night in a row.
Just trying to entertain ourselves without TV or internet
or cell phone service.
With temperatures plunging, it was a night to bundle up and to go outside to escape the cold.
We came out this morning and it was the same temperature outside as inside. We have butter that used to be in the refrigerator that we now just have out on the counter, and it's the same as it would be in the refrigerator.
Westfield has hundreds of trees down, and some PSE&G customers may still be a long way from seeing the light.
You see all this devastation, you want to get people on it, but we're working hard.
Even man's best friend has a hard time adjusting to the surroundings. How's Beckett handling the blackout?
He's handling okay, a little bit out of sorts.
A little out of sorts?
Yeah, it's something strange and he knows it. It's dark all the time, it's cold.
For the Barons, it was a night to be near a fire. Just days ago, this house was at the center of a storm.
But all around us, we started hearing noises. The noises were all the trees swaying, and all of a sudden, thumps on the ground.
Those thumps caused by these giant trees crashing down. The Barons rode out the storm with limited damage to their home, but they're grateful.
You really have to put things in their perspective and really understand, what life is all about, and thank God for your blessings.
And an up-close look at some of this devastation of this home. Now, fortunately, the family was in the basement at the time, and they managed to get out. Nobody was injured. In the meantime, it's going to be another cold night if you don't have power. A lot of people bundling up inside their homes, and the power companies say another 7 to 10 days, maybe. That's the latest live from Westfield, New Jersey. Dick Brennan, CBS2 News.
All right, Dick, thank you.
And speaking of which, this weekend will be a real challenge thanks to the weather.
Temperatures dropping. Lonnie Quinn is in the Weather Center with a look at the wind chill. Lonnie?
All right, let's get right to it right now. Now, obviously, wind chill combines the temperature that you have on your thermometer with the combination of how that wind feels on your skin. Currently, the thermometer in Central Park is reading 43 degrees. Your skies are mostly cloudy, but look at this. The wind out of the west-northwest at 17 with a gust up to almost 30 miles per hour, 28 miles per hour right now in the city. So that's going to make that 43 feel colder than the actual reading. Watch this. Your overnight low temperatures will drop all the way down into the 30s for everybody in the area. 39 in New York City. That's about the warmest reading you're going to find anywhere. All right, now this is going to be like around 5 o'clock in the morning, maybe 6 o'clock in the morning. So if you are heading out early, it's going to be really cold in the morning. But now you factor in that northwest wind that I just showed you, some of those gusts close to 30 miles per hour. Well, it takes those temperatures, chills them out a bit, and everybody on this map, with the exception of Westport, Connecticut, everybody else feels like you're below the freezing mark. You know what? Bayshore, you'll also be at 34. But hey, 35 in Westport, 34 in Bayshore for your feels-like temperatures. Everybody else in the 20s and 30s, it is going to be a cold overnight. That wake-up tomorrow morning is going to be frigid out there. We're going to talk about when things will start to break in terms of the temperatures, but it's really going to be a good long run because we have those winds sustained out of the northwest. This is actually the very final bit of sandy as it's exiting the area. And again, your temperatures right now, we are in the 40s, but it has been such a cold trend. We should be up around 58 this time of year. Well, we are holding steady at around 50 degrees, if not colder, in the days ahead. Christine, Maurice, over to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Lonnie.
Their beachfront community was ravaged by fire.
Tonight, residents in Breezy Point, Queens are getting much-needed help, but they're also suffering new setbacks. CBS2's Dave Carlin is there tonight to explain. Dave?
Let me tell you about the weather right here because we just heard from Lonnie that it's in the 40s. Feels much colder here, especially when Breezy Point lives up to its name and the wind comes in fast. Now, right now, an immediate danger is that cold weather, also contaminated water. As you can see behind me, help is arriving, but it's trickling in, and residents say it's just not enough.
This is families that have enough to give to other families that have nothing right now.
Families like the Gallaghers pitching in, 8-year-old Colin hauling bags almost as big as he is into this dark Breezy Point church.
I decided because I wanted to help other people with their goods and needs, and I wanted to help them feel better and help out a little bit.
The next step is we need volunteers to hand out the stuff to the people. It's all here, but everybody needs to get it.
So many supplies, especially fresh water, meals, clothing, and blankets, are desperately needed in this Queens enclave where more than 100 homes went up in flames and where hundreds more were ravaged by floodwaters.
This is my car. It's like my beautiful silver. At least we can save the mats. We triumph through tragedy. We'll be stronger and better.
It is very bad, sir, to be honest. I thought it wasn't going to be as bad, but it is very bad.
You're doing what you can to help. We appreciate seeing you out here. I'm sure they appreciate it.
No problem, sir.
What's been the reaction?
From the people, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. crying a lot of tears. Yes.
Members of the National Guard, you just saw it, already here. Tomorrow, more members of the American Red Cross and the donated items behind me and elsewhere start getting handed out here in Breezy Point, Queens. Dave Carlin, CBS 2 News.
Dave, thank you.
CBS 2 is doing its part to help those without heat to keep warm.
Yes, today our crews handed out 1,000 blankets all across our area, including Hoboken.
We've got blankets for everyone here. Thank you. My pleasure to help out. You've got some grandkids at home, so we'll give you 2. Maria, oh, you need 1 more? Okay, and then Maria, here you go here.
Thank you, Channel 2.
Just a little token from Channel 2.
Okay, Channel 2, I want to thank you with the bottom of my heart, because if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't have nothing. Thank you.
Well, again, it's just a small token, and there's lots of people here on the ground providing relief services. We're happy to do a little bit, do our part to help add a little bit of warmth in a cold situation here in Hoboken.
And we're also pleased to announce tonight that our parent company, CBS Corporation, has contributed $1 million to the American Red Cross. In addition, CBS will match any contributions made by its employees to any Sandy-related relief effort by making an additional contribution to the Red Cross.
Millions of dollars will be available in relief, and if you'd like to donate to the relief effort, the Red Cross is making it easy. Just call 1-800-RED-CROSS or text Red Cross to 90999 to make a $10 donation. All of this information can be found on our website, cbsnewyork.com.
Still ahead tonight, a World War II veteran returns home to see the wreckage of his home in Chappaqua. What he says about surviving the storm inside that house.
And finally, a plan to deal with that massive crane collapse in Midtown Manhattan. How will they fix the danger? 75 stories in the air.
CBS 2 live team coverage, Sandy's aftermath continues. We'll be right back.
Sandy, a tragedy for our entire area.
And in the aftermath, we are hearing incredible stories and seeing just how devastating the effects have been.
We're all in this together, and here at CBS 2, we're standing with you until we're all back on our feet again.
Help us help your neighbors by calling the Red Cross or texting a donation.
Please go to cbsnewyork.com and find out how you can lend a hand in the recovery.
For Congress, whose plan is better for Hudson Valley families? Tea Party Congresswoman Nan Hayworth's radical plan ends Medicare's guaranteed benefit, all to give new tax breaks to millionaires, and she'll defund Planned Parenthood. Sean Patrick Maloney's plan, endorsed by the New York Times and